Look at that. Fucking look at that. I'm gonna leave that on the bar so I could at least use it, because I have no idea what bag it put it in. Because look at all these damn bags. Look at that. Fuck you. Well, unfortunately, didn't save any of those guys. Permanent shackles of pain. Who does that? Fuck you. Prepare yourselves. I'm en route to take command of our... Prepare yourselves. God damn it. Excuse me. Oh. Prepare yourselves. I'm en route to take command of our excavations. Our Lady Dallas has found what we seek, so those black rings have served their purpose. We no longer need them alive. I expect you to make arrangements to eliminate that particular liability. I'll be there sooner than you think, Raymond. God damn it. That went down the wrong pipe. Oh, goodness. Ooh, that's nice. We already have that? We do not. Sorry. I'm trying not to hack in the mic. I apologize. Oh. Magister Raymond, what do you got for me? Ooh, there we go. Mystical work. We don't need that, but still. Send that to Prince. Unfortunately, that's going to get melted or sold. Two keys. Get that same same rid of parchment or whatever. Oh, they all had some cash on them. Scrawled instructions. To all concerned with the cave dig, only those with authorization may enter the cave and proceed to the dig site. Do not attempt to travel to the dig alone. The first antechamber, you must await the blind guide. Blind guide. He and only he may guide you through our defenses. Failure to observe this instruction will result in your death. Damn, and a great deal of inconvenience to our Lady Dallas. You may decide for yourself which is worse. The Midnight Oil. The Magisters need help avoiding cavern traps. We should tread carefully. Riker sent us to the caves beneath the black pits in search of a particular tablet. God damn it. Why can I not read that? This book is unreadable. Oh, we're just gonna put it in there for now. Here's another letter. I don't know if those are anything.
A massacre. Away from public gaze. Perhaps the dead flesh still holds secrets.
Good point. I didn't even think of that, Sabine. It's a very good point. A letter from R. Madam, I cannot help you with a request despite the sum of gold that you offered. The White Magister is too heavily guarded, and I have little opportunity to put my skills to use against him. I would recommend that you leave the region before he seeks to imperil you further. Your humble servant, R. Uh-huh. Let's find out what's going on here. First, let's talk to the rat.
The rat scurries nearer to the corpses and bares its fangs at you with a protective hiss.
Wrinkle your nose and state that you have no interest in stealing the rat's bounty. Did you see what happened here? Of course I saw it. I sensed it was coming. These creatures had had the fierce stink of beasts about them to be slaughtered. All I had to do was wait and reap the rewards. Note that there's a lot of food for one rat. It'll likely spoil before it can all be eaten. It isn't all for me. I have an entire mischief of rats to feed. Those pups need blah blah blah. Alright, well, I'm still gonna eat these.
You shut your eyes tight. Sheer terror courses through you, cut short by a length of razor-sharp steel passing through your neck. Your surroundings somersault around you. You find yourself lying on your side, gazing up at the curious sight of your own decapitated body, teetering off its knees to the floor. Everything grows dark.
Ugh, this flesh is well past ripe. Whatever memories it once held are now gone.
Rotten disembodied head. I don't want to eat that. Well, we grabbed 2 keys. To what, though? How did I miss that chest? I'm not even gonna bother selling that arrow. Jar of mine maggots. Came in quite useful there. Anybody get on the ship? No? Wait a minute. Gotta get in the habit of doing that. There we go.
The spirit grins as he sees you, a grin that contains madness, or something as close to it as makes no difference.
So, are you a servant to the king, here to bring me back?
Say you are.
So, what are you waiting for? Bring me back. Come on. What are you, a novice? Bring me back.
The Aeterin. The Aeterin. It spoke to me. Called me to it. But I can't sense it anymore. Where is it? Oh, where could it be?
The spirit gazes around, clearly looking for something, but does not register your presence at all. The spirit sways from foot to foot, as if dazed from a fist fight. He looks right through you, hollow eyes empty and endless, the fugilin color of the void. The tiniest glimmer of light flickers in them, then dies out.
Look deeper into his eyes, seek the source of the flicker.
Gazing into his eyes, you see the tiny spark of source flicker again. Catching it like a pearl, you see a reflection on its surface. The spirit as a younger man. You see him joining the Black Ring, zealous and proud.
Burnish the pearl. Look closer.
You see his commander, a shadowy, horrifying figure that seems to flit in and out of existence. You see the recruit's determined eyes, heading for battle with the Magisters. You see him captured by Dallis, chained and leashed. You see him deep in a cave, using Source to break through a magical barrier, trying, failing, trying again, failing in exhaustion. The Source Pearl you gaze into grows dark and disappears. You are left with the endless blackness, blacker than black, of the Spirit's depthless eyes. The Spirit gazes through you as you pull the Source from his very soul. He is calm, and this calm is terrifying, infinitely cold. Chittering, the whispers of the void creep around the edges of his Source. And all of a sudden, it's over. The Spirit disappears. All that remains is a vaguely unpleasant aura, and the feeling that there is more in this universe than you could ever possibly hope to understand.
Interesting.
The Spirit gazes around. As you drink in her shadowy power, she looks directly at you for the first time, seeming to recognize something in you that frightens, nay, terrifies her.
You're worse than Sallow.
I'm worse than Sallow, huh? It's kind of rude.
The Spirit grins as he sees you, a grin that contains madness, or something as close to it as make...
So, are you a servant to the king, here to bring me back?
No.
He laughs bitterly.
I've got time. I can wait.
Can you?
I'm waiting.
You know, you won't be waiting long.
He raises his arms to a cruciform and tilts his head back, laughing like the damned, as his very essence is drained away into your Source.
Oh, this is gonna feel good. Magister Ring. Punk ass. So maybe those keys maybe those keys are for some place in the cave? Hey, here we go.
The spirit of a man cowers on the floor of the cell, his head tucked down. An unseen hand yanks his head up by the hair. His wide, panicked eyes find his tormentor. His lips part to plead. But before he can, a slash opens across his throat. Ghostly silver sprays forth. His eyes bulge. He clutches his hands around his neck and pitches forward to the ground, twitching.
You know, I love the fact that I'm closing in on 350 hours in this game, and I'm still running across things that I haven't come across in this game before. How I missed the docks in all my other playthroughs, don't know. I guess I hit that tunnel vision. Talk to the turtle.
The wizened old turtle peers up at you inquisitively as she makes her slow, slow path across the beach.
Smells good, eh? Smells so good. Can you smell it?
Shake your head so you can't smell anything. Tell her you can't smell anything but death here.
Yes. The rich, warm, red smell of raw meat.
That's creepy.
Quartermistress Anna, saint of a woman, sometimes throws me some for dinner. Now I smell so much in that building over there.
Talking about the one I just went through?
I can hear it too, covered with flies. My favorite. Adds a bit of crunch.
Say it sounds like a wrong you'll need to right.
The turtle nods her head sagely and tremulously turns to resume her dignified procession towards dinner.
Creepy. Doesn't look like there's any secrets on the beach.
I'm on the right track. That tablet Riker wants has to be close.
Oh, well, this looks fun. Probably lots of explosives.
Kettle, I
Yep.
spotted a trap. More black ring. The plot thickens.
Hey.
Careful, that's a trap.
Yes, it is.
The first thing you notice is the figure's empty, eyeless sockets. The second thing is that your skin is crawling. The third is that your senses feel heightened. The fourth is that he is, or was, Black Ring.
Reach out to him.
As your hand nears the ghost, your skin begins to itch. But more than that, your world expands, your vision narrows and fades, and your perception of the cavern is enhanced. Your nerves hum as if stretched taut. And you realize this is, or was, the ghost's reality. He was a guide. His job, to know the way.
He was the blind guy that that letter or book mentioned, I think.
You see him, on pain of purging, guide magisters into the cavern depths, there to continue their secret dig. You see him float above the traps, or vanish in one place and reappear in the next. And then, at last, you see him murdered in cold blood as the magisters left the cave. Their work here finished, his services no longer required, his wages paid with his own soul, which he was allowed to keep.
Stay until the end.
You feel his anger and his confusion and his raw and naked pain, and you hear the cavern echo with his cries.
Bid him show you the way into the cavern depths.
He turns to you at last, those eyeless sockets staring into you, and as your senses crawl beneath your skin, you realize you know the truth already. You can do as he did. You can find your way over and around the accursed surfaces, those deadly stains that rise from the gods know what, deep underground. You have the power. You have what it takes.
Leave him be.
Fine order? With black ring slaves? Lucian would be thrilled. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Okay, so... What? Doesn't show it. What was the name of that? No. So... I don't get it. It said I could do as he did. Dark dealings in the Black Pit. Ah. White Magisters are using... Okay. Report back to the Paladins. They're using... White Magisters are using Black Ring captives to excavate the Black Pits. So we should go back to the Paladins? Or should we continue? But that said, we could do as he did and navigate through all this. But I don't see any way to do that. Like, no special... Huh. We can figure this out.